The kaveera debate has dominated Ugandan media for quite some time. There are those supporting plastics and those against the entire idea of having plastics around us. Now, today we try to delve into the issues embedded in this debate, trying to look at the reasons why, for instance, the kaveera should be banned or it should be retained. All right, sir, it's very nice to have you on the show, Money and Markets. Now, for starters, give us an idea. We've had so much debate about the kaveera issue. Give us an idea, where are we coming from and where are we going with this issue?
We started it a long time. When the law came in 2009, we put our heads together, and this is why I have to say, rest in peace, late James Mulwana, one of the key players of the industry in this country, the master plan. We lobbied high level. We sat many meetings, which we call stakeholders meetings, to come to a conclusion. And they say, now you know what? One way to go is one. The world is into recycling. Globally, everyone is recycling. So South Africa Plastics Federation was one of our key direction of using this module here. We mastered it, even went there and learned how they did it. We decided, let's do recycling. Let's teach people public awareness on how people can manage these plastics, not to litter them for dangers. Help enforcement to arrest those who are littering. Then force the industries all to do recycling. The industries did it, the other two things never worked, which are very simple, by the way. Because industries, you need a lot of investment to do that. But enforcement, which is just someone who wake up tomorrow, say, we get on the street and arrest those who are doing this, it is an easy example. It failed to take on. Public awareness failed to take on, and that is the gap we had.
Now, the points you're making are well articulated. Now, I'm wondering, why isn't NEMA or government seeing this? What could be the reason?
These are the two things. We have these two competitors. You have a shopping bag in the name of paper bag. Another one, this is a new one which has been brought on the market. This one was 3 years back, brought on the market to bring down the plastic industry. But when they brought it, they were saying it is particularly made out of cotton. But in a real unbeatable science and real facts, this one is a typical plastic carrier bag. The raw material that makes the kaveera, which we talk about every day, is the same that makes this one. When we brought it into the open, the people get knocked because they thought they had lied the public, duped everyone who was in it, that this can override and become a main bag for us. But it's a real plastic. So when you remove the plastic carrier bag, the kaveera, and bring this, you are actually helping nothing to the environment. As I told you, it is a selfish interest. People bring the paper bags. Paper bags are just manufactured from trees. Paper bags, when you look at them, they cannot just easily be produced without mixing chemicals in them for starch and fiber systemizing. So when you bring this one on the market, you have chemicals which go in the ground. Vegetation is going to be affected. When you cut the trees, you have, of course, affecting climate. This one is non-recyclable. The plastic carrier bag, the kaveera we talk about, is more recyclable. So when you put it in the environment, even after 10, 15 years, you can remove it and recycle it into other products, which we have been showing everyone interested. Now, this one here, you cannot remove it from the soil, wash it, and recycle it because of the technology used. It's typically like a cloth, but you know, people have been pushing it on their own, not looking at the real facts that surround all this.
Give us an idea, if recycling is the main issue here, how much investment have you put in that space as people who are involved in this subsector?
Today, I want you to understand that from the last 10 years, because as I told you, the trend has been changing. Technologies elsewhere, you have to go China everywhere in Europe and get good technologies. Since when we came with the NEMA and everyone and accepted, let's do recycling to sustain these industries, a lot of investors came on board. Everyone started putting everything together, money together to come into this. Today, the investment turnover of Uganda Plastic Manufacturing is over 500 billion Uganda shillings. You have recycling capacity, which is halfway the investments that you have put. But you know, the production capacity rate is different from the recycling. So you can be told, around 20 billion goes into recycling.
Now, let's look at the issue of policy. Do you think our policymakers really understand this issue 360 degrees, the way you're trying to put it across? Do you see that comprehension?
Actually, we have a projection within our system. The bad policy, which we have come fighting all these years, has also hindered further development and investment. Our aim was these clear policies be put on record. Say now, Parliament today has a bill today which is running. It's supposed to be floored any time. It's in its second stage of hearing. Let them come up with appropriate action in this bill. We have told you, NEMA problem is this, because they are the ones pushing the bill in the Parliament, and they have their personal interests. Be surprised, because for them they want all industries of plastic closed down. They don't know the magnitude of this. But let's say Parliament understands it well, better than anybody else, better than us. Say, we are going to zero like other countries have done. Waste management. Let people learn that there is this sorting as systems. When you have institutions like Serena, NTV, everyone, you have sorting systems in your place. You have kaveera bin, you have plastic bin, paper bag bin, you have other waste bins. Then you have systems of these trucks of KCCA which move around. There are many, we have them enough. We have institutions which manage waste in these municipalities and here in the city. Move this place, go and remove this, go and remove this. This is what other countries are doing. That is waste management. You have managed that. Then enforcement. You push enforcement in a level that everyone littering be arrested. Every Ugandan be vigilant of everyone caught in the wrong or misusing these plastics. Women at home who cook food using plastic, these are not what Baganda call endagala. Endagala is banana leaves. Banana leaves are initially, traditionally supposed to cook food, our mebumbo and the rest. But you find someone, ignorantly, he sits there. And then NEMA does not tell them the right thing. He comes and says, hey, kaveera will cause you cancer. They don't tell you how it's going to cause. Come package the information right, caution them, stop misusing this plastic. Let them be used for their purposes and disposed of for further management. I mean, we have failed all this.
It's been nice talking to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for the time.
When Uganda discovered oil, there was a lot of debate and excitement that this commodity is going to transform Uganda's economy. Now, a couple of years down the road, we try to look at the preparedness of Ugandans, the private sector and government in making the best of this commodity.